finished, all done and dusted. The feet are gone and I'm on form. Today I'm going to see what my service indicator looks like, because a couple of weeks ago I had 650 miles left for an oil service was due, and I've driven about 100 miles since. So let's see what it's gone down to. Don't drive much. Yeah, 14th of July 2018. You have to turn the engine on. Service required, yeah. So service is required at 14,842 miles. Did you catch that? Should I do it again? Let's see. Let's turn it off. And do it again. Turn it on and it'll tell me a service is required. So I've done 14,842 and oil service is required. There, service required. So it's not 21,000, not even 15,000. It's about 14,800. Call it, round it. Let's have a look. See what this vehicle information says. Do I have to turn it on for that? No. I have to turn it on.
More than the odd task.
Vehicle information. Next service is 0 miles. AdBlue's gone down a lot as well, 7,580 left. There, the next oil service is due, and it probably came up about 10-20 miles ago. So let's round it down to 14,800. It's definitely not 21,000. If you've been watching my other videos, you've seen it counting down. So I'll show you one more time what it looks like. You have to turn the engine on before it appears. And it should pop up. Yeah, service required in 750 miles. We'll see how it goes down. So at 14,713 it said 750 miles. I think I'll be lucky to get 100 miles, 150 miles of driving. I'll be lucky. In fact, I think I've only got about 100 miles before it's zero. So I'm going to have to book in the service now. I actually did book in a service 2 weeks ago at the local Land Rover dealer, which is a Guy Salmond. So when I saw it around 650, I called them up, and the minimum time they take is 15 days, and if you want to have a courtesy car, it's 30 days. So that's why the first service will be tomorrow. So there you have it. That's what you can expect in terms of service from a Land Rover Discovery Sport. It's not 21,000. It's not that 21,000 is just another sales pitch. You'll be lucky to get to 15,000, and online I've seen some people requested that just 7,000. Yeah, some few unlucky souls. But for the vast majority, it'll range from between 13 and call it 16,000. And I'm roughly in the middle of that range. So that's what you can expect for your first service. For when it's due for a Land Rover Discovery Sport, is between 13,000 and 16,000 miles, of course, or two years, whichever comes first. It's not 21,000. So I'm going to have my first service tomorrow, and I'll do another video on what to expect from a Land Rover Discovery Sport. The first thing you need to expect is they don't do it fairly quickly. You know, I thought they'd book me in next week. No, it's minimum 15 days. Minimum. And that's a high price charged of £477. What a rip-off. Well, that's what you expect to pay with dealers. £477 for first service. you know, the usual stuff, oil change, oil filter, what do they top up, brake fluid. It's not nothing major, and I'm worried about what else they're going to bolt on. Are they going to bolt on brake pads? They cost about £200 a piece. So we'll see in it how much they bolt on top. So there you have it. That's when you can expect your first service, between 13,000 and 6,000 miles. It's now due. I've been tracking it quite closely for the last 6 months. You've seen it go down at the rate of about 6 per mile driven. So if you drive 10 miles, your service indicator goes down 60. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So there we have it. Tomorrow we're going to have our first service. And we'll see what the bill is. I'm hoping they're not going to come out with crap about the brakes. That could cost a lot. This first service could cost me over £1,000. So anyway, subscribe for new videos in my Land Rover Discovery Sport series. Real customer owning and driving series. No Land Rover sales pitch here. You get the reality, the real picture of what it's like to own and drive a Land Rover Discovery Sport by an ordinary driver. I'm not a mechanic, so you know, this is what you can expect if you're just an ordinary driver driving, you know, fairly low mileage. I've already driven it. Look, I bought it at, was it 13,300 when I bought it, and now 14,800. So I've driven it about 1,500 miles, that's all. Hardly driven it, 1,500. I don't drive much. But we'll see what the bill is tomorrow from a Land Rover dealer.